The cameras that they're making now, the pictures are great. So even something as simple as food pictures, he had an event here in Charlotte years ago, and I did go to his seminar. And I enjoyed it. He give you a lot of tricks and things to use when you're editing. If it makes you happy, do it. Take the criticism, but just don't take it too much to whereas the criticism turns and make you
truth in the air, let it speak.
Listen, y'all. Listen. Welcome back to another episode of Creative Roots Podcast, where seeds sown become visions grown. As you can see, your boy's sitting crisscross applesauce. That means there is somebody sitting across from me that is very dear and special to me because I don't do this for everybody. Now, let me preface this. Let's preface. Just because I don't sit like this across from you does not necessarily mean that you are not a special person. But these are people that I've dealt with and worked with or grew up with, things like that. Okay. So listen, across from me, I have none other than Ebony.
Yep.
Ebony is Arabia's mom. She is the person that got me on at Lifetouch. She is one of the first people that was really like, you need to do pictures. Not just be a photographer, but you need to do pictures. And, just like how I was and, a couple other people in the family, we don't like being in front of the camera. So, yeah, we're gonna see how this go.
Okay.
So, Ebony, please give people a little bit of information about you and I guess just you and your beginning, just overall. Let's go with the overall. You as a photographer.
My name is Ebony. I'm not for sure which camera I'm supposed to look at.
This
Okay. Ooh, let me see. I probably started my photography journey. I'm not sure what year, but I started it under Mom 365, which did newborn photography. They switched over to Our 365. I left there and I started doing Grad Images. Grad Images, they also do photography with more so at the college level. They're the ones that take your pictures as you're going across the stage, the handshake, the ones that's coming off the stage, that group. Then I ventured over to Lifetouch.
whoop, whoop.
And I think I was with Lifetouch. It may have been 2 years. I don't know. But I know throughout my journey as a kid, I've always liked pictures. I've always liked taking pictures. Just never really looked into it as a full-time thing, just more of what I enjoyed to do.
So it started as a hobby.
Yeah.
Like most of us.
Yeah, I would say it started as a hobby because I loved me a Polaroid. Okay. I loved me a Polaroid and I loved the I can't remember the exact name of it, but you used to put the flash on top of it and your flashes would run out because I think you had maybe like 5 or 6 flashes that you would put on top of the camera. But it was the little square cameras and yeah, I forgot the name of them.
I don't remember. Those are not the ones that we used to like we would take on trips and it's like you take the picture, you got the roller wheel and you go take the whole thing. It's like the paper ones.
It is, yes, but you had an external flash that you could put on top of it.
Oh.
And so each time you flashed it, it turned. The flash would turn. So that's how many flashes you knew you had for that camera. It didn't come with that many flashes.
Wow.
But yeah. Yeah, so I've had different types of cameras. My aunt, she was also into cameras. She does have an older version of a camera that you have to kind of wind.
The ones that still take film.
Yeah, it takes film. That one that takes film where you put it in there in the back.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like that. But it's big, like the digital cameras. It has a big body like that. I don't remember the name of that camera, but it's pretty old.
I don't either, because they kind of look similar to like the Canon T3Is. Like their body's not bulky.
Yes.
But it's bulky.
Yes. And you still put the film in the back of it. Yeah.
And you had that one latch that would lock.
Yes.
Yeah. I remember those. Because you open it up, and I want to call it a Fujifilm for whatever reason. That's
Some
what I
of them
want
were
to call
Fujifilm. Yes. Yes.
And then you had that big old roll of film that was about that big. You had to start the strip and it would say something like stop here or whatever.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. And then you had, like I said, the rectangular camera that was similar to that, but it was like really slim.
I remember those.
And you would put the flash on the top of it because it had the option for you to do flash.
I remember those.
Yes.
Because at first I was like, I don't remember this camera. Because I was thinking the square box one, but
no, the rectangular ones that,
Yeah.
So I liked taking pictures.
Thought you was fancy when you had one of them.
Yes, you did. But I really did. I enjoyed Polaroids. I'm glad they brung them back, but I wish they would have brung them back to the extent of the old version because the Polaroid now is like really slim.
Real slim.
Yeah, so now.
So listen, Creative Roots Podcast, we're all about the creative journey. Mm-hmm. You gave us a little bit of where you started, but what seed or seeds were planted to get you started or made you say, you know what, I want to take pictures,
It was probably going through my family photo album because I liked the storytelling that I could put together on my own of family gatherings, just family themselves, like just to see the history of my own family in a book. So yeah, I like that. Even though I don't like taking pictures myself.
We don't like that.
I still liked to see the family journey, the family dynamic. And I thought that was really nice. And, it commemorates a lot. The good times, majority of the good times, outside the architecture. Because I'm from here. So a lot of this, of course, does not look like what's in my photo album now.
No. No, because for instance, Eastland Mall.
Correct.
If you don't if you don't know anything about Eastland Mall, you still a baby. It's okay, boo-boo.
Right.
But Eastland Mall and the old Midtown Square.
Right.
Even some of the skylines.
Well, I'll give you one that you're a little young for.
Oh.
And that's when we used to have like an underground restaurant downtown. So right there where the library is and it slumps down.
Yeah.
That was actually an underground restaurant. We could walk down there.
Really?
Yeah. And that was downtown.
I don't know anything about that.
Right. And
nothing.
That's what I'm saying. So like a lot of the news articles would showcase downtown. So I like pictures to the extent of it commemorating just journeys. I like it.
So you're in it for the journey. The
memories, the journey. Yes. I like to see, just the difference in cultures when you looking at pictures. So I like it. Yeah.
And it's all about the storytelling.
Yep, it's all about the storytelling.
It's gotta tell a story, people. I mean, they say a picture is worth 1,000 words, right? And those 1,000 words could be 1,000 good words, 1,000 bad words. I'll call my brother back later.
Yeah.
It could be anything within those 1,000 words. And thinking about what you're saying, and then even thinking about these buildings, it's like, man.
Yes.
There's so many stories and so many things that can be said from one picture. OMG.
Yes.
Oh my God, she's pretty. She's beautiful. I like the way her hair is. I like the lighting. It's 1,000 words doesn't necessarily have to come from one person or those two people. Them
Right.
1,000 words can come from, if there could be 1,000 people giving
Right.
one word off of what this picture is.
Right.
I mean, those words could be awesome. Those words could be trash. You
Right.
know, so
Right.
it depends. So, and I know, when we was at Lifetouch, the pictures that you would take,
Mm-hmm.
the pictures I would take. Listen, I gotta get Bernicai. Okay.
Yeah.
We gotta get Bernicai up here. But when we used to, did you do what was it, like the free roam,
I did the seniors where
the cap and gowns?
I did do the cap and gowns, but
They
I
never
also
put me
did the
on there.
other ones where, they went outside and
Yeah. So we had the fun pictures.
yes.
Yeah, we had the fun pictures, and I know how some of them pictures look.
Yeah.
And
I preferred the outside pictures versus the inside ones.
Which is crazy because I preferred the inside ones as long as it wasn't the cap and gown.
Oh, yeah.
Cap and gown, I was like, yeah, you get that to somebody that cares about structure and positioning, and I didn't care for that.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I know with that, again, that caters to the whole story.
Yeah.
A lot can be told from the background outside.
Mm-hmm.
A lot can be told by the way that lighting hits. Because I think you had pictures where, I can't remember where we were, but it was like a, what do you call those? I want to call it a bouquet, but that is definitely not it. It's not an awning. The outside thing where people sit. Like they would walk up the stairs and it's just a whole,
yeah, gazebo.
Maybe? I think that's what it is.
I think we did have a couple of people that did something at a gazebo. I think we did. Yeah.
I remember.
I think we were closer to Matthews when we took those pictures. I think it was
where they had those weddings at.
Yeah.
And I think you took pictures with some young lady with the haystacks. And
I did.
Nobody else was even touching the haystacks.
Yeah.
And you came in and you was like, oh, look at this picture.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, where you find that? It's like, y'all been here this whole time and y'all didn't.
I like outside.
And you know how to use what's outside.
Yes.
And that's a good thing.
Yes.
Listen, this journey, we talked before off camera and you said you cannot put it to a date.
Mm-mm.
But I know if I've been doing this photo and video 15 years, I know you at least got 2 years minimum on top of what I already have. So you've been doing this for almost 2 whole decades.
Probably so, because I did a lot of my family parties, birthday parties, just regular candids. I have so many pictures. I even have pictures that I took on my own personal vacation, and because I like outside. So and I just like different things as far as.
Hey, real quick, just wanted to say thank you all for tuning in to another episode of Creative Roots Podcast. If you are a creative and you're interested in being a guest on this podcast, feel free to send a DM on Instagram or TikTok, and you can find us at creativeroots.podcast on both, Creative Roots Podcast on Facebook, and we look forward to talking to you soon. Back to the episode.
I did a lot of my family parties, birthday parties, just regular candids. I have so many pictures. I even have pictures that I took on my own personal vacation, and because I like outside. So and I just like different things as far as structures, when like the architecture and stuff. I do know that when I worked at Grad Images, I really enjoyed working at Grad Images because there were so many people there that had different backgrounds and things like graphic design, It was one guy. He did the pictures for billboards.
Oh,
Yeah, he did that, and he would give me a lot of pointers, and yeah, I did it. I enjoy grad images. I really did. I not
yeah.
only just for the pictures, but I was able to go to different cities.
Hmm.
I photographed Clemson,
Mm.
Wingate. Oof.
Oh, so you
I
were
can't even.
traveling.
Yes, I was traveling.
Because Clemson
Majority of
ain't
North
close.
Carolina. Yeah, like King up there in Kings Mountain area. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did do, I think it's RCC, Rowan
Rowan
Cabarrus.
Cabarrus.
That one. I have done that one before. Johnson C. Smith, Johnson and Wales.
Oh,
Yep. When I went to Johnson C. Smith, that was fun. I did go the year. I went twice to photograph Johnson C. Smith undergrad images. And the second time is when Oprah was there. And I enjoyed that. I
did you get to
thoroughly
speak
enjoyed.
to her?
No, 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 no.
Oh, you just got to take some pictures there.
Yes, just got
Okay.
that. She was the speaker. So I really enjoyed that. And oh my goodness, their graduation is I would have to say more African based because they
Hmm.
had the stilt walkers and they were
Okay.
dressed up in the African motif. And oh man, it's nice. It's nice.
Very cultural.
Very, very. It's like 4 or 5 of them, and it is really, 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 really nice. Every time I would go to Johnson C. Smith, I knew I was in. I was ready. I was ready. I was ready.
So you got grad images. You have all these places you've been. You've been doing family portraits as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, question is, from the beginning, how has this support system been? Like, how have people supported you during all of this?
Oh, they're very supportive. They're very supportive. They just kind of they do want me to kind of like stick to it, continue to do it. That you're great at it. You should just do this full time. And I'm like,
Yeah.
and they keep wanting me to do weddings.
Oh,
No, thank you.
we don't want to talk about
No,
that.
thank you.
I think once a month we get asked if we do weddings since January.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No, thank you.
No.
That's one area I would pass on because it's chaotic and it's just me. And when it's just me, I cannot go in the men's area.
Right.
You know, I do have to ask my husband to help.
Right.
On the last wedding that I did, my husband had to help.
Shout out to him.
Right. So
Shout out to
I
him
do
all the
get
way.
support. You know, even if he's not very familiar with the camera, he's the one that invested into it. So he does the
Yes.
technology looking. So if it's the camera, he's more interested in the technology of it, the specs of it. He doesn't really care about the operation of it. That's my job. So
Right.
I'm responsible for operating the camera. He's making sure that the specs are good. The frames per second and things like that.
Yeah.
He does all that. He is into them, but not enough to be behind the camera.
He's into the technology
Yes.
of it. But when it comes to holding one, nah.
Not
You can
necessarily.
have it.
He will help. He will because he's 6'1". So
Yeah.
sometimes I'd be like, "Can you take this picture for me?" Because I'm a
Yeah.
little vertically challenged right here.
Right,
So
right.
I need you to take this picture for me.
While you're up there.
Right. So he does that. My parents, kids, family, outside family. I don't.
You know,
everybody.
yeah.
Everybody.
And the thing is, when you can do it,
Yeah.
people are gonna, look to you to do it.
Yeah.
They're gonna expect you to do it.
Yeah.
And I know, I can't remember when it was. It was I want to say it was in the last year, for your birthday or Christmas or anniversary. You was like, he just came in the house. I was like, here, babe, this your new camera.
Yes.
And I was like, he bought you what?
I think it was my birthday. It was my birthday. Yes. And It was the Mark. It was a Canon.
I don't remember
I
which
can't
one it
remember.
was.
Mark 6, I think.
The R6 Mark 1, Mark 2.
I
It
can't
was a camera
remember.
that had
It's pretty
just
expensive.
came
It
out.
was. Yeah.
It was a
Yeah.
fairly new camera.
Yeah.
I'm
It
about to hold
was.
that camera one day. I'm about to come over there and just
It was.
let me borrow it.
My mom, she does also, because my mom,
Mm-hmm.
she went to the Goodwill and she saw somebody had like donated the stands. It was a backdrop stand or something like that. And she texted me. She took a picture of it and she said, "Hey, I just wanted to know if this was good for you to have, blase, blase." And I said, "Well, can you open it and see what it is or whatever?" So it was a backdrop stand and it was a nice brand. The poles may not have been as thick, but it was still a nice size backdrop stand to whereas if I wanted to do maybe like a group of 2 or whatever, it was nice. So I told her, I said, "Yeah, get that." So she actually ended up getting it. And she said when she was in line that the man behind her said, "Yeah, I was looking at that too." And I think she ended up getting a whole set maybe for like $3. And it was a nice little backdrop, probably about the one that you have up now. It was
Yeah, I'm
like
gonna have to
that,
start going
like
thrifting
$3.
and looking for that kind of
Huntersville
stuff.
Goodwill.
Yeah, we gonna go in
Yeah.
there. Yeah, I hope y'all did not hear where she said. Don't go back because I'm gonna have to go up in there.
So yeah, so my family, they call me. I'm usually the first one they call for their parties. And like I said, I have done my family's weddings.
The only
But they
ones you
know the
want to do.
stipulations that y'all know I don't do weddings.
Yeah, that's how we are. Me and Shamar both have gotten calls since January. I'm getting married and you're doing it, and we're both like,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
no.
I've also helped I've helped a coworker out before.
Mhm.
And it was because his photographer backed out. And I'm like, "Oh, this is your wedding. That's the most, one of the most
Right.
important days throughout your life journey." So I'm like, I don't do weddings, but I will help you.
Yeah. And that's kind of like I got a phone call from Shamar. He was like, "You sitting down?" I said, "Oh boy, no, I'm not sitting down, and I don't want to." What happened? He's like, "Hey, I need you to come take these pictures.
Yeah.
I can't make it." I say, "You want me to what?" He's like, "Yeah." And he told me who it was for, and I was like, "Okay, fine, I'll do it."
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where when you know you can and other people know you can,
Yeah.
and you actually present something quote unquote better than what they were expecting.
Yeah.
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 And that's why Shamar has been telling everybody that I do pictures, which reminds me,
Yeah.
for those of y'all that have not ordered it, we have a magazine and she is featured in the magazine, even though she did not want to do it. Y'all saw the episode with Dina. Dina talked about it, and hers was Black Joy, talking with the theme of Black dandyism. Well, mine was a family lock because, as you can see, we got locks. So we're a family lock, and I mean,
Yeah.
it's a lot of us that have locks. And Arabia supplied the oil. Arabia was the one that did the majority. I think she did everybody's hair.
Yes.
I think she did everybody's hair.
Yep. Yep.
So yeah, we're a family lock.
Yeah.
So yeah, check that magazine out. Shameless plug. I don't care. Go buy it. Link in the description. If you already got one, buy another one. But yeah, even in that, I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But when I saw what Dina did, I said, Shamar, this ain't even about to happen. I say, I'm about to do one too.
Yeah.
I said, because Dina ain't gonna come up in here and make me feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I said, ain't no way, Dina. Ain't no way. Listen, y'all, Dina is sitting right here. She is taking Shamar's spot today. But listen, I had to. So, Dina, I appreciate you for even planting that seed for me to say, you know what? Yeah,
Yeah.
I got to.
Yeah.
And honestly, it came out way better than I expected
Mm-hmm.
because I had a vision and I wasn't sure how I was going to get there.
Mm-hmm.
So, with everything that you've done, have you ever been in a space where you've had to deal with negativity either from yourself or other people?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I don't really I am you've known me majority of my life, so you know
We don't care.
I
Yeah.
I vent and then I'm done. If that makes sense.
Yes, it makes a
Okay,
lot of
yeah. I
sense.
don't keep on going. I vent and then I'm done because, I'm not going to keep it all in all the time. I'm human, but I'm not going to, once I said what I said about the negative, I'm done.
Yeah.
So,
And it makes sense that, I mean, for me,
yeah.
you've known me my whole life,
Yeah.
right? So, when I say what I got to say, ain't got nothing else to say. There's nothing else to talk about because after that, come these hands.
Well,
There's nothing for me. For me, there's nothing else to talk about. When I say I'm done, trust
Yeah.
and believe, I'm done.
I'm done. I don't really care. But when it comes, like, I do want people to tell me if there's something better that I could do on my pictures.
The constructive criticism.
Yeah, because I'm not perfect. I want you to tell me.
Right. And we like growth.
Yeah, I can see the growth in my own stuff from when I started with the digital.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. When I started using the digital cameras versus just the film, of course, because I love black and white. I love black and white photos. But I am more, when they came out with Color Pop, I did experience with the Color Pop, using the Lightroom and things like that. Now, that's another thing. I'm not really a Lightroom. I don't like to do all that editing.
And that's why they say get it right in the camera.
Yeah, I don't like to edit.
Don't have to.
What I like to do is crop. Crop people out, crop it down some, take some of the space out the top.
Reshape it.
Yeah, I don't really care to edit. So that's another reason why I don't really care to do weddings, because those pictures need to look flawless. And it is a lot of editing because sometimes you have to touch up faces, take out red eye.
Yeah.
I know how to do it. I don't like to
pimple,
do it. Yeah. Whiten teeth.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to whiten the eyeball.
Yeah.
So it's time consuming, and I don't care to do that much editing. Not that I don't know how. I don't care to. I don't care to.
Dina, do you like editing pictures?
I like it better now.
She says she likes it better now.
Yeah. I've even gone to I don't know if you've ever heard of Kelby One. Kelby he's another photographer. He had an event here in Charlotte years ago, and I did go to his seminar. And I enjoyed it. He give you a lot of tricks and things to use when you're editing. So I did use a lot of his stuff when I was editing. I'm gonna tell you who helped me too. Bernikai helped me. Cindy helped me.
I gotta call Cindy too.
They've helped me a lot, like hands on.
Yeah.
So yeah, them two helped me a lot when it came to hands on. With the Kelby, that seminar that I went to, he gave you access to shortcuts and stuff, like his website, and provide shortcuts on how to do editing and stuff like that. So
okay,
but the hands on, it was Bernikai and Cindy.
Yeah, and for me, hands on, it was mostly you and Bernicai.
Mm-hmm.
Cindy gave a little bit. Both Jenny's
Mm-hmm.
help.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I'm missing somebody, and I see her face, and I cannot remember her name. But John was cool as
Yep.
the manager over there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but yeah, I'm trying not to go too far back reminiscing. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Because I enjoyed Lifetouch. I did. I did enjoy it. It was the travel for me. Like I said, traveling with photography, awesome.
yeah,
Awesome. Now, if I could travel full time and have that money, that
yeah.
yes, that would work.
Look, give me a company vehicle
Yes.
and allow me to travel wherever. Right? Like
Yeah.
I know for us, we've been international, but we don't have to worry about gas. We don't have to worry about, maintenance on our cars and things like that. But give me a company car, give me that gas card and
Yep.
say, hey,
Yep.
go.
I'll go.
I'll go.
Yeah, I'll go.
Because I think the furthest I ever drove might have been 3 hours. Like I had to get up and leave my house like 4:30 in the morning.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because some of
But
those schools are kind of far out.
kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of. And you see that state line, it'd be like, whoa.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
But yeah, Lifetouch was a lot. I mean, this episode ain't about Lifetouch, but Lifetouch was a lot for me,
Yeah.
and it helped me hone in on some stuff. So I appreciate you for getting me the job over
You're
there.
welcome.
Because if it wasn't for Lifetouch, Shamar, you would still be taking these pictures by yourself, you and John and Dina, because me, I don't do pictures.
Yeah. You're the videographer. That was your thing.
Always.
But yeah.
Always.
I don't do well with videography because I don't like to edit. I've done it before, but I just don't like to edit. Like my cousin has his own athletic group. And I was taking pictures for him. And then one day he asked me for a video. And I was like, that's fine. I'll do it for you. And I needed
Only
to put it
'cause
on
it's you.
CD. Yeah. I had to put it on CD and everything for him. And that's fine. So that was my first time doing a video where I had, a video where I had to edit and give it to someone. And he was appreciative. And I was just like, I mean, same concept as far as like Lightroom and Adobe, whatever, however you gonna edit. It was just time consuming. Videography is not for me.
And that is why
Not
I
for
say I shoot with edit in mind. Because if I'm like, I may not use this shot, but just in case I have it. We do events and I'm like, I don't care too much for certain things that we have to capture.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff doesn't even make it into the final video.
Yep.
Then you think we're at an event for 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, and I have to condense all of that information down into like a 60-second, a 90-second, and a 2-minute. And I still have to tell the story.
Yep.
So that's why I say I shoot with edit in mind. So yeah, if you don't do video, first thing first, what story are you trying to tell? Even if it's an event and you don't know what's going to happen.
Yep.
To me, you have to build that story as you go. So
like a movie, you got to tell a story from beginning to end.
You got to know.
Yeah.
You got to know.
You can have that videography.
Yeah. So, question, out of all your experience, everything that you've done, even with the one video, what is a seed or seeds that you want to plant for other people that are looking to get into the creative space, or just those that are aiming for photography?
So if you're not really an editing person, doing photography doesn't always mean you have to use that editing software. The cameras that they're making now, the pictures are great in camera as long as you are focused and you know what you're out to capture, even if it's food, because I see a lot of people doing food pictures.
Mm-hmm.
So even something as simple as food pictures, start there. My preferences are landscape, animals, food, and candids. I
Yep.
love taking candids. For example, like if you at a party or whatever, I prefer to take you in your party and state. I don't need you to pose for me because I want you in your party and state.
Right.
So just stick to what you like. And just kind of hone in from there and go from there. In the process of you just honing in on what you like, you may end up finding out that you like something different, but definitely just start with what you like. And don't let anyone make it seem like that's not photography. Food is photography.
Mm-hmm. Still a picture.
It's a still picture that is advertised, you know?
Yes.
And for example, Coca-Cola billboards. You know what I'm saying? That's a form of, food consumption. Somebody took that picture of a Coca-Cola bottle.
Or that Popeye's chicken that Dina over there mad about.
Right. So somebody took those pictures, so if that's your thing, then definitely, do that. Don't let, it's fine to get criticism. Just make sure it's not negative to a point where it's taking you out of liking what you do or loving what you do.
Mm-hmm.
If it is joyous to you, do it. Some people just do pets.
Mm-hmm.
Some people just do babies.
Yeah.
Yeah. I say if it makes you happy, do it. Take the criticism, but just don't take it too much to whereas the criticism turns and make you not want to do it. That's not. Get away from those people.
Run.
Yeah, get away from those people because, yeah, it could be something different under that. But yeah, just definitely just do what makes you happy. I don't care if it's toys. Some people stuff animals, different types of toys.
Mm-hmm. Because that could be sold as
an advertisement. You never know. Just
stock footage.
Yeah, stock footage.
That
You
stuff
never
could be
know.
stock footage.
Yeah, a lot of people use stock footage. A lot of people do sell that for stock footage and stuff because it's different. Sell them for like wallpapers and things like that on different apps.
Yep.
I have seen that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, just don't let the negative drive you away from what it's your gift. It's your gift. So sometimes people may try to be negative because it's not their gift, but it's yours. So definitely don't let nobody try to take your gift and take it from you. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't come over here trying to take nothing that don't belong to you either.
Right. Don't let nobody take your gift because it's yours.
It's yours. It was given to you.
Yeah. It's yours.
I mean, it's just like your peace. It's like your joy.
Right.
It's just like your whole mental state. Don't let somebody come in and destroy that.
Right. That's your code. If you see art in everything, then that means that's coded in you. That's your gift. So don't let nobody take that.
Because I see art everywhere.
Me too. And especially in food.
Yep. Because like Dina said, she sees the world in pictures. And that episode is when I heard Shamar say the same thing. And I'm like, well, I've always composed things, I've always seen something still become motion.
Yeah.
I've seen color in a different space.
Mm-hmm.
Black is not just black to me. My question is, what shade of black is it?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I like that color black paired with this color black and it doesn't look off.
Right.
Or just shades
Mm-hmm.
in general, because there's so many different colors on this whole spectrum
Yeah.
that black can't just be black, blue can't just be blue, purple
No.
can't just be purple.
Nope.
So I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. But yeah, don't let nobody take from you what belongs to you.
Right.
Period.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Another thing that I'll say is, okay, I give you a great example because you were around. My grandmother was living.
Yes.
So my grandmother lived to be 103.
Right.
The pictures that she had in her album
Mm-hmm.
let me see what she seen through her eyes. I wasn't there, but I was able to see what she seen through her eyes.
Right.
So that's how I kind of see a picture. Is it's your environment and what you seen through your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
It is history. It's your history and it's telling a story. So I love it because I get to see your environment through your eyes
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not there. So
Perception.
yes, I like it.
Perception, perspective. It's like pictures in, the history books.
Right.
Or the war films.
Right.
We can hear stories, but to see
Mm-hmm.
what happened in some of them places
Mm-hmm.
is different.
It's different.
It's definitely different.
I know this is gonna sound crazy.
Oh God.
When it comes to those books,
Mm-hmm.
I'm always skeptical because
Yeah.
but if it's yours, I know you personally.
Right.
I'm more apt to believe your eyes, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, if somebody from that time
Mm-hmm.
has pictures similar to what I see in a history book, then I'm more apt to put it together.
Yeah.
So, and like, oh, okay. So they weren't
sync
lying
better.
about that part of history.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I wasn't gonna go there, but I know what you mean.
If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense to me.
Okay.
So currently you're not doing anything for clients.
No, I just do a lot for the house, I take a lot of pictures of the grandbaby. Outside, and like I said, when I go somewhere, I'm always taking pictures when I go somewhere because I like landscape. So I'm definitely gonna get those pictures.
Yes.
Food pictures, I'm definitely gonna get those pictures.
Yeah, I scaled back on doing a lot of that.
Mm-hmm.
I just
My phone is filled with it.
So if you're posting these, right? Some of these pictures you're posting them.
Some, however, not on social media like that. And the only reason why I say that is because I use I post a lot of my pictures that I really, 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 really like and really feel like different, I guess, in ViewBug because they give you, it's for contest. So you can win certain things with your pictures that you submit. Sometimes you can win lenses, camera bags, cameras, just different things, light stands, just different things. And I'll post them for contests just to try to win things. And I like ViewBug too because I get to see pictures that others have taken in that category. So they may have like a photo contest dealing with monochrome, dealing with black and white, dealing with abstract, dealing with landscaping, dealing with the not stop motion, but like almost like that slow motion where you have the streaks in the picture. I can't remember the name of that. But dealing with that, they have a lot of contests. And I like that because that also still challenges my skills.
Yeah. It still allows you to be creative, but keeps you in a niche specific
Yep.
for the specific
Yep.
thing that you're posting for.
Yep.
All right, so I think this is the part of the episode that I be a little worried about because I allow people to ask me a question and I never know what these questions are going to be. But do you have any questions for me?
I mean, how do you like your journey here?
Being here at the studio, that's awesome.
Okay.
That's an easy one.
Yeah, see, I don't.
You know?
Yeah, I already know the rest because that truck driving, I was like, I don't think that's gonna last long. I say, Monte is a family man.
Yeah,
He's
I
not
could
gonna last
not.
long.
No.
He's not. That's not gonna last long.
It lasted long enough for me to take care of what needed to be taken care of, and that was it.
Yeah.
And, you know, my prayer was, okay, God, I just want to be at home with my wife and kids editing videos all day. You know, and a lot of people know when I came home, I came up here.
Okay.
And I got here by, you know, somebody that was already working here. I got introduced to Shamar, and it was like, yeah, he's an editor. First thing Shamar said, just like it's in the short film, it says, I don't need no editor.
Oh. Okay, so he likes short film. Okay.
No, I did the short film.
Oh,
I
okay.
put it in my short film. So Shamar, I came up here and he was like, I don't need an editor, but can you shoot though? And I told him then, I said, as long as it's not pictures, I got you. And then I told him, you know, I used to work at like, he was like, oh, so you can shoot. I said, I never said I can't shoot.
Right.
I don't want to.
It's not my preference.
Right. So then when I did this event, earlier this year, you know, when he called me, he was like, hey, I know you don't like taking pictures, but can you? He called me that same day and was like, bruh. I was like, how bad is it? It's like a 6, maybe 7. He said, no. He said, these pictures almost look like I took them. So you can take pictures. I said, I never told you that I couldn't. I told you I don't like to.
Right.
So being here has definitely changed my mental with a lot because we do a lot of events. We, you know, here at the studio, we're doing the podcast. Out there, we're doing events, doing the headshots, the talking head videos. And then when we went to Cancun, having basically 12 hours to take a 3-4 hour time span, put that into a video and give to them to show the very next night, you know, it's an experience and I'm loving it, you know. So, and then Dina pushing me to make this book, even though she didn't know. And she said, oh. But it's definitely been nice. I've been able to be in my creative space a lot more, what's the word? Consistently. And I do a lot.
Yeah.
You know, I do a lot.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's sad, I guess. I ain't gonna say sad, but you can be in your own city and you be like, oh my God, that is so cute.
Right. Right.
So that's happened to me several times. I've been, when I went outside of Charlotte and I went to Greensboro and we visited this hotel, man, this hotel has artwork that they do show. I'm assuming it may be local people. I don't know, but they sell it also. And I was like, you know, that is so nice of this hotel to actually sell the art of the people. And like I said, I'm assuming they're in the city. I don't know. I never asked. It's just hanging up for you to purchase. And I seen the same thing too when I went on a cruise, you know. So I was just like, wow, that's nice of them to, you know, put in or show their artwork, you know, whoever the artist is, you know, that's amazing, you know.
Yeah.
I think so. But I'll be still sitting there like, oh, that's so cute. And I'll edit it. And sometimes I use that type of stuff for just to show. Now, that type of stuff I may share on social media, but I'm not on social media like that. So
yeah, I mean, I'm all over it and I ain't there either.
nah, I'm not on social media like that.
So, well, then that kind of answers the last question then. Because the last question is, where can people find you or your work?
Yeah, I mean, my Instagram, and you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you.
You don't even know.
I don't know I don't even know my Instagram.
What I always say, Dina,
Let me tell you,
let me check my Palm Pilot.
right? Because let me tell you what I really use my Instagram for. I use my Instagram mainly for I listen to I follow a lot of the celebrities I like. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a lot of comedians. Um, I do follow some other photographers. I follow some artists that I like. I don't really follow like people that I know in the city. You know, if that makes sense. I have some people that I know in the city on Instagram, but that's not really what I use my social media for. If my thing about that is I can socialize with you when I see you.
Yeah.
I don't socialize with you on social media only. So
That in-person connection.
yeah, I don't really use my Instagram for I don't know how to put that because I don't really
I found it.
because you gotta it's
That one?
yep, that's me, First Lady A. There you go. Is it gonna I mean, you can see my work on there, but I think I'm private. Yeah, I'm not
Well, you know,
public.
I don't know because I follow you.
Right,
So,
because you follow me. I think I'm private.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
But
don't
I'll
know.
post some stuff every now and then. You know what I'm saying? But again, majority of the work that I post, I post in that contest area
So they
because
would
I
have
want
to
to win
go
contests.
to their. Can people just log in and see that, or they can't see that?
Oh no, because it's a lot of people. It's a slew. It's a collection of photographers that post
Okay.
their stuff there. So, but no, I don't just have one site for me because again, I'm not if I were in some place like this and this was something I did part-time, or even if it's something that I did full-time, yes, I will post it. I will have my own website, but because I don't advertise my pictures, I like to do mine and post them. Yeah.
So we're
In
gonna have to talk
contest.
about this
I already know.
because I know the quality of your work. Listen. We're gonna have a
I know.
conversation, y'all. Me and Ebony gonna have a conversation because we're gonna have to set something up. Even if she be like, "Hey, I ain't posting, but here we're gonna have to create you
I
Arabia."
know.
I'll
You
call
know
you.
she wants to.
I'll call you. We're gonna call your mom. We're
Yeah.
gonna sit down. We're gonna have a little powwow, with some food,
Right.
the real stuff, not some pictures. And we're gonna have this conversation.
Yeah.
Because your work needs to be put out there. The work that you do can inspire somebody else. And not just these conversations that we have here on the podcast. It's amazing of the feedback that we get.
Yeah.
So your pictures could be the pictures to make somebody else say, you know what, I want to try landscape. Or I like the way she took this candid picture. I like this candid picture. I like how these baby pictures are, these pets. You could be the artist that inspires somebody else by what you taking a picture of. And I'm fussing at myself at the same time too, because I'd be like, click, 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 never gonna post it. So I go and do this video, Shamar will tell you, I will sit on 15, 20 reels, and he'll be like, so when you release them, I don't think I'm gonna do it. I mean, it ain't, and I don't know, maybe it's a thing of you just want it to be that private. Get to a point where people can still see that stuff, and we're gonna talk.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna talk.
I wouldn't say too private. I I know I do need to get my own website to do it, and I don't have a problem doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Because me and Arabia got you.
I know that.
We don't need to take no pictures, but if you need me to show up to take some video, I am there. Listen, we're
I
gonna have
think majority
all.
of mine is because I do the contest. Like I take my pictures and mine of posting it for the contest.
Yeah, but the ones that you take that are not for the contest.
Oh, just like my regular. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh, I like the way this is composed.
Yeah.
Let me share it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Because now I will say this: Shutterfly has always been my friend, and I know you.
Shout out to Shutterfly.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know this is not paid, but they have always been my friend. But I will say I started off posting a lot. The online photo album that I would use before Shutterfly was Snapfish.
I remember them too.
Yep.
Listen, if Shutterfly want to send some money this way, we won't complain.
Snapfish too.
Snapfish too. We will not complain.
Yeah.
Any of y'all.
Yeah.
We take
Snapfish, I want to
cameras.
say
We take lights.
when your mom was doing the daycare and I was taking pictures for the daycare, you remember when my husband dressed up like the Easter Bunny? I want to say I used Snapfish at that time. I want to say I may have used Snapfish at that time and sent her the pictures through Snapfish. I love that because now that I can give the photo album to you and you choose what you want from there. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's how I was using a lot of the reason why I didn't post a lot of my pictures publicly is because I was taking things more for people.
More of an intimate type thing.
That wasn't for the public.
Okay.
Yeah. And now if I gave you the photo album and what you did with the photo album after that, that's on you.
Right.
But I didn't just go and post your pictures publicly.
Yeah, when it comes to clients, we don't do that either.
Yeah.
I mean, promotional stuff, but other than that, no.
Yeah. So a lot of my pictures are on those platforms.
Cool. So listen. Well, that's this episode.
Okay.
We are done.
Okay. Good.
So listen. She told y'all she's on Instagram, First Lady A.
Yeah.
We're going to work on this page with getting her pictures out there so y'all can understand what I'm saying. But this has been Creative Roots Podcast, where seeds sown become visions grown, and we are out.